especially Gabrielle and Hugh. When I heard that Hugh and Gabrielle were getting married, I immediately messaged them and I said, hey, I could officiate the wedding. Yeah. And Hugh said, are you sure it's... Yeah. After that, he said, are you sure it's legal in the UK and Canada? You know, Hugh, always a realist, right?
Of course.
Of course. And once we realized it was, then I got beads of sweat on my forehead. I started worrying about it, knots in my stomach, can't eat for weeks. I used to be bigger. Anyway, Hugh and Gabrielle are very special to me, as they are to all of us. I met them in real life the first trip that they met each other.
In 2014.
In 2014 here in Austin. Seeing their blossoming relationship become fully realized during that trip was amazing. I spoke to them individually during that trip, and it was amazing how they talked to each other, about each other. And working with them on this ceremony and on this wedding just reinforces my beliefs that they're truly soulmates. So without further ado, let's get this marriage ceremony / party started. The first sentence I said today was, I said that today was a celebration of love, a celebration of commitment, a celebration of friends and family, and most importantly, a celebration of Hugh and Gabrielle, who are pledging themselves to each other in marriage. Wedding celebrations have been held for thousands of years. It has transcended changes in culture, the rise and fall of civilizations, and even in today's modern world, it is as important as ever. Today, you don't need a celebration to get married. You can do it at the courthouse, but millions of people do it around the globe anyway. I live close to a beach and I see them all year round. And it's really interesting in the winter when in the wedding photos, there's usually large elderly men in Speedos. But the wedding celebration endures. But what is a celebration without the tradition of inviting family and friends, like we all are here? There are thousands of important events in each of our lives, yet we hold this particular one in such high regard. We invite those close to us to be present during it. That's because a marriage celebration has special significance. I believe that special significance is love. Love has endured for eons and will endure as long as humans roam this hunk of rock orbiting in space. Love brings us together. It dissolves our differences and is an essential part of what makes us who we are. Love is meant to be experienced, meant to be felt. How can you describe what it feels like to get a hug from someone you love? You can say the words, but it is the feeling that you get when you think back to your experience that holds the power. Like riding down an escalator in an airport. Now, we all have our own love stories. Some are long.
I was just about to faint.
We all have our own love stories. Some are long, some are short, but it's something that we share. These collections of big moments like today, along with the millions of little ones that happen every day, is what make up our love stories. Hugh and Gabrielle, yours is a love story being written, and we all are here because we want all of those moments for both of you. We want to say that love is not a single moment, although it can be sparked by one, but every moment. The big ones like today, the small ones that happen on a random Tuesday, they all contribute to the experience we call love. I've only got 18 more pages. Earlier it was mentioned that today was the celebration of family and friends for good reason. Many times friends become family. There are friends that become a brother from another mother, or a sister from another mister.
There you go.
Can I just stop you there for a second?
You may.
My new mother-in-law is a lunatic.
So Hugh and Gabrielle, today your love is bringing everybody here together. I know that family and friends are immensely important to both you and Gabrielle. In trying to plan things, many times the answer to the question was, we don't care. We just want our friends and family there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. And it's the most important thing today for them. So much so, though, that they wanted people that are special to them and played an important role in their relationship to say a few words at this celebration. Just a disclaimer. I'm the one that asked the people to speak. They gave me a list, and I'm the one that asked, so they have no idea what these people are going to say. Now, it is through special places like the SpiceWorld community where you meet special people. People that start off as a username, then an acquaintance, turning into a friend, and evolving into family. As SpiceWorks was a conduit for Gabrielle and you to meet, there are a couple of people from SpiceWorks that are included in this group. But SpiceWorker is a secondary title to the primary one of friend family. First speaker up is Sarah Crook. I'd like to welcome Sarah.
Yay, Sarah!
Yay, Sarah.
I'm not very well rehearsed, I'm sorry. I don't have cue cards.
No,
Well, the one thing I would definitely
stand here. You're
like
talking
to
them.
share with everyone who is not spending as much time in the community is the impact that I've seen on each other, on you two with each other. I started SpiceWorks 3 years ago, was kind of thrown into the Spicy Peppers group, of which both of you were members, and welcomed very quickly. Hugh was very much the, as he likes to say, the Welshman of the community, and all that implies.
Scary bugger.
Scary, a little rough around the edges.
Yeah, it works. I'm good with that.
just a little. And Gabrielle was, I think you had a delicate flower avatar. And you were so sweet and friendly, just as you are now, and very welcoming and a little shy, which is okay. And I think that the biggest thing that I've seen from you two that really shows the strength of your love and your relationship is the impact that you've had on each other, which is some of the smoothing of Hugh's edges, both in person and in the community. And just doing a great job. And seeing you, grow and be more outspoken and confident in yourself and everything, which I think Hugh has been a very big part of. So I love seeing you guys fit together as you do, and I think everyone else can agree. We love watching you interact and the impact you've had on each other. So I'll leave the disgustingly cute chat stuff to show.
Group high five.
Group hug.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sarah. Now, Sean Dahlberg, would you like to come up and say a few words, Sarah?
It's too late for that.
Too late.
They should have already known when they asked. So Hugh,
No running.
I don't think you could have done better.
I couldn't.
Perhaps. Well, the heart wants what the heart wants.
Yeah, I know full well I'm punching above my weight.
And that's as all men pretty much do. I mean, that's sort of the truth of it. Is that not right, Ivan?
Oh.
But in all seriousness, I've known you both a really long time. And it's funny she brings up the flower, because you've sort of changed over the years now. You little Spam Grim Reaper. You are a little bit softer and nicer now. And it's funny when sometimes I go for a voice of reason and I go to Hugh. And it's true though.
Yeah, but we said this. When the voice of reason is a Welshman, you're in trouble.
Hugh is right.
But
Straight enough, I have some pictures about that.
But I sort of knew this relationship was a real thing when you were about to get your spicy, actually. And I saw how nervous you're sitting there in the audience, realizing on stage what's about to happen. And Hugh, you were super protective all of a sudden. You were there, very comforting, very protective, and I'd never seen you that way before. And it was just one of those moments.
I'm really sorry, it won't happen.
Sorry to tell you, it probably will. So it's just great to see you two come together, especially in this day and age. Like, I don't know, would 50 years ago would something like this have happened? You guys live on different areas, different coasts. And today, you know, while it's part of SpiceWorld, it's just part of any online thing. And to see you guys be able to touch each other's souls through that is really something special. And I'm really glad that you guys can be a part of it.
Group hug, man. Group hug. Come on. Sean, that was a little bit longer than what you told me you were going to speak. But before the ceremony, he was like, "I'm just going to say, you know, you did awesome. Gabrielle, not so much." I mean, the opposite. My apologies. There we go. The next up, Nick Tolshin.
Just call him Nick.
Tolshin. I practiced too.
Before we start, can I just point out that he's lying and he doesn't actually work for them anymore?
I'm an honorary web reader.
It's green, we know that much.
It stands for me.
So, you know, when you meet someone online for the first time, you get to know them as an avatar and a username. And then if you're lucky, you get to meet them in person at SpiceWorld and you get to become friends. You party together, you drink together, you stumble home from 6th Street together.
Yeah, done that.
And I just think it's so wonderful that the two of you got to have that experience of meeting online, connecting. And then I remember when, you know, you had that first SpiceWorld together, seeing you in person, it was an instant match. You know, you never know if you meet someone online how it's going to be in person. But the two of you, I could tell right away, was like this.
Are we talking about the escalator moment?
That's right.
Because the escalator moment was just like absolutely crazy.
Yes, yeah. So
Anyway, it's your show.
Your show. So I'm so happy that it worked out, and I'm so glad that I could be here to celebrate with you guys. And I wish you all the best, and I know that it's going to be a perfect match. So I love you guys.
And the next victim will be...
The next, yes, we have one more. Thank you, Nick. At this first ever SpiceWorld wedding, Hugh and Gabrielle wanted to have another Spice Head that met her Spice Head husband on the community as well. Katie Madison Morley, it's your turn.
Yeah, I don't quite know what to say, except I'm extremely happy for Hugh and Gabs and Hugh. So perhaps I'll have a funny story to share. It would be my first time to London.
Okay.
I came for SpiceWorld in May, and he met me at the bottom of the escalator holding a little bag of jelly babies. I love jelly babies. I love Doctor Who, love jelly babies.
Jelly baby, good.
Jelly babies were fantastic. I love the UK. Let me just say, I love the UK. Yeah. So he was there, and we all shared a flat together, and it was a lovely, lovely thing because not only are we good friends, we all get along very well. Yeah. As evidence, this year we also shared a flat this year. That was lovely as well. But the funniest thing was, I think maybe the first morning I had gone up to go to the bathroom, and I'm sitting on the toilet, and I hear this sound coming from the kitchen of the flat. And so
Yeah, I apologize. We shouldn't have done it over
long and the short of it is, I can't see because I'm not wearing my contacts, and there's this thing walking through the kitchen, and it's all dark, so I don't really see anything. But there's this person walking through the kitchen to turn off the cell phone alarm. But we've had a lot of lovely times together on meeting each other, on the community, developing our friendship, and watching the relationship between Hugh and Gabs grow deeper every year, every month, through our chat rooms, through our forums. So I am so happy that you can finally come together and enjoy a lifetime of happiness with each other. Also cider. These folks introduced me to cider.
Also cider.
Thank you, everybody, for speaking. You and Gabrielle. Some may say that you met and fell in love by chance, but you are standing here by choice. You are committing to a partner that makes you a better person, to someone that brightens your day and doesn't drive you too crazy. It's very important. You are pledging your love and commitment to each other. Now, this wouldn't work so well if you didn't have some skin in the game, so to speak. So these vows are the ones that you should intend to keep. By the way, this is being recorded and streamed. So there's no going back.
There's evidence.
These are promises to each other from this day forward, if you haven't been doing them already. And if you have, this makes it official. Hugh and Gabrielle have chosen. Actually, they weren't given a choice. They wanted me to write it, and I said absolutely not.
Yeah, we got boned on it.
Yes. They've chosen to write their own vows. So these words are theirs to each other. Hugh and Gabrielle, you're already facing each other. If you would join hands, it's go time.
Gabrielle, from that first moment when I approached you and thought there could be something in it, to that first moment that we held hands, I knew you were the right girl for me. Gabrielle, you are my little wonderful flower, and I will help you grow as you help me grow. No laughing at the back. And we shall face this adventure together and take on whatever the world throws at us. I will be your partner, I will be your confidant, I will be your best friend, I will be your gentleman. I will defend you every day, including against that idiot who's your boss. This is a great adventure, and I'm so pleased to be going on this adventure with you.
We got to wait to the end, man.
Sorry.
Couldn't stand it.
Sorry, it's my fault.
All right, that's okay.
You know that I struggle with words and with words that mean something. So I'm just going to cover two things that I think of the many that make you wonderful. Your gigantic heart and your ability to make me laugh. I promise that I will share my heart with your gigantic heart, and I promise to laugh with you every day.
You got me there. You got me there. These are not merely words, but promises to each other in times of both joy and difficulty. Remember back to this day and what brought you here, and be renewed with love. Please respond with I do. Hugh, do you take Gabrielle to be your wife, to love her, to comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, as long as you shall live?
I do every day.
Gabrielle, do you take Hugh to be your husband, to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, for as long as you both shall live?
Thank you.
The rings that you have chosen to wear are also physical reminders of the promises that you make today. Some people say that a wedding band is in a circle because there is no beginning or end. These rings did not start as rings though. They started as metal in the earth, were carefully extracted and molded into the beautiful things that they are. Your love is like that, starting from humble beginnings to become something extraordinary. Look upon them every day and remember that. Hugh, I've got the rings right here. Hugh, if you will put this ring on Gabrielle's finger and repeat after me. This ring is a token of my love.
This ring is a token of my love.
I marry you with this ring,
I married you with this ring,
with all that I have
with all that I have
and all that I am.
and all that I am, which is close to fuck all, but it's
Gabrielle, if you would put this on Hugh's finger and repeat after me. This ring is a token of my love.
This ring is a token of my love.
I marry you with this ring.
I marry you with this ring.
With all that I have.
With all that I have.
And all that I am.
And all that I am.
To make your relationship work will take love. It is the core of your marriage and why you are here today. It will take trust to know that in your hearts you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and learn and grow together. It will take faith to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings. Then it will take commitment to hold true to the journey you have both pledged to today. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you man and wife. Hugh, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. For the first time ever, I would like to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Hugh Davies.
Thank you so much. Thanks to all our friends, you know, the people in the community, the people that built the community. I'd like to thank you so much. You have been amazing. And I would just remind you of the original rule that I stated when we get on the boat. There's a shitload of booze downstairs. Drink it. And there might also be some food. You guys are amazing. Thank you.